Welcome to Prison Architect. I am Madzell. Yes, I know this is not Dark Souls 3. I have a reason for that. I'm actually feeling a little like shit. And also on top of that, when I tried to record Dark Souls 3, the game played fine, but when it in the recording, it was all choppy and low frame rate for some reason. So I don't know what's going on with that. So right now I figured I would do something that I've never played before and looks simplistic but also expansive at the same time, so I won't have to think too much. But Dark Souls 3 will come back, so the people who came here to watch it will come back at some point. But so for now, I'm just going to play a little bit of Prison Architect. I don't know how extensive it is. There's only 5 campaigns to unlock, but then there's a mode where you can escape from other prisons. Excuse me. Sorry, I had to cough. I'm going to cut that out so you guys don't hear it. But yeah, so I'm just going to do the campaigns. And maybe I'll create my own prison and maybe I'll escape from some. Who knows? We'll see where it goes. But for now, I'm just going to do this instead of Dark Souls 3. I don't know if I'll continue Dark Souls 3 after it or not. We'll have to see if my recording isn't stupid anymore. So we're just going to go start right with, well, Death Row. Okay. Play. Okay. 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 Incoming call. This is a tough one. There's a prisoner incarcerated at the facility who's been convicted of a double murder and is sentenced to death. That's where we come in. We've contracted to construct an execution chamber in time for the guy's big day. Ugh. Okay, apparently it's going to go here. This is where I want the new facility to be built. The first step with any project like this is to construct the building itself, with enough space inside to fit an execution room and a holding cell. So let's get started. Construct a new building here. We will also need an entrance to the new execution facility. Build a large jail door into the south wall. Okay, so we got foundations. Okay, we want, I'll just make it brick. So right here. Okay. What? I'm doing it. I didn't even build the door yet. Your workmen are responsible for the construction of buildings. Okay. They'll collect the steel and concrete from the storeroom and take it to the construction site. Okay. They'll use those raw materials to build the foundations and framework of your new building. This is the slowest part of construction, so you should plan ahead when building new facilities. Excuse me again. Oh, Jesus. I'm just going to cut all those coughs out. While we wait, take a look around. Use WASD or arrow keys to move around. and use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. Okay. You can also use the middle mouse button to look around too, apparently, because that's the first thing I always try. Okay, so now large jail door. Okay, so so over here we got some cells. We got an office that looks, yeah, okay. Showers, kitchen, more offices, warden, power room. Okay, we got, okay, so that's where we eat. Cells, more cells, showers. Inside the building, I want a cell and an execution room. Partition the space by constructing some brick walls. Okay, brick wall. Here, 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 and here. Let's speed this up a bit. Yeah, watch them build. Watch them get built. All right. Oh man. Okay. Now what? Now add a large jail doors to those dividing rooms. You can rotate an object before placing it by clicking the middle mouse button or R. Middle mouse button is probably going to be the easiest. Yep. So then we put one there. Okay. We'll give that a quick speed up. You put that in the wrong way, but it still went. That's looking good. We now need to designate rooms within those spaces. Designate a cell in the small area where the condemned inmate will live. Then designate the execution room itself in the larger area. Okay, so we go into rooms here. Oh, I just realized that I'm not recording the mouse. Oh well, you guys know what the fuck I'm doing. So this is the cell. So we put it here. And then the execution room. We go here. So now, okay, those new rooms have requirements before they become functional. The cell needs a bed and a toilet. The execution room requires the electric chair. Okay, so we go into objects here. Okay, so we have a bed and a toilet and an electric chair for that. Failed. What? Oh, I put it there. It's just in progress, apparently. Okay. So I am just going to speed through this again. Where's the bed and toilet? Damn it. I put that in first. Oh, there they are. Okay. Now what, dude? That's the essentials taken care of, but there are still a few improvements you could make. It's up to you though. Those aren't strictly required. It depends how much you care about the prisoners and their environment. Well, if they're on death row, I don't give a fuck. The cell itself could be improved with an outward facing window and a small bookshelf. The facility would look better with a higher quality floor material like wooden floorboards or mosaic tiles. Okay. Outside you could add some lighting and a paved pathway if you think it needs it. Oh, is this a dude that's gonna die? Looks like someone I know. This is the man in question, Edward Ramsey. A teacher once, would you believe? It's not our place to decide if he deserves this. The law has made that decision. We're just here to do a job. Once you are satisfied the facility is ready, you can begin the prisoner transfer to his new cell. Simply click on the Polaroid in his cell to initiate the transfer. Okay, well, let's see. What can we do? Okay, so we got materials here. We got paving stone. Okay, I'll do this, then that. So there, we're gonna get some paving stone built. Let's see. I'll put a wooden floor in here. Why not? I'll put wooden floor in there. And I'll put a wooden floor in here. So objects, we got window, which I will put right here. A bookshelf, which I'll put there. And since they wanted some lights, I'll put light here, a light here, the corner here, and right there. How is that? Let's fast forward and see what this ends up looking like. Oh, that's looking good. I don't know why you'd want a wooden floor in an execution room. That might start a fire, but whatever. Are you not gonna build here? This pathway? I mean, is that how you're gonna leave it? Just like that? Okay, I guess. But, okay, well, fine. I guess I'm done. So, let's trigger this thing. Okay, Chief. Chill. Don't shed a tear for this guy. He's a stone cold killer, guilty as charged. He even confessed. Want to hear a description of what he did? It's juicy stuff. It was around 11 p.m. The lights were already on. I knew she was home. Oh boy. Oh. Okay. I knew I'd catch you two here. Edward, Just don't. What are you going to do? What do you think? He's got a gun and he's pointing it at you. Ooh. Well. Yeah, I'd say he's guilty. I like how it has to say that they're dead, like you wouldn't know with a gunshot in their head. Yeah. Well. Clear as day, if you ask me. Deserves every fault he's gonna get. All men deserve forgiveness, even him. Are you sure in yourself that you can deal with such final judgment? Yeah. Catching your wife with another man is no excuse for what he did. That is very true. It's bullshit that she even did that, but it's true. And he went there with a loaded gun knowing that he'd find them together. There's double premeditated murder. He's done nothing but cooperate with the authorities. This state is making an example of him. If he'd committed a crime 100 miles north, he'd be looking at life imprisonment instead. Is that justice? Do you want a guy like this running free? I'll sleep just fine at night when I know he's gone. I mean, really, odds are he wouldn't do it he wouldn't kill anybody else, but still. Good work so far. However, there's one problem. The execution room isn't functioning yet because it doesn't have any power. Well, what the fuck? We need to connect it to the electrical supply. You told me that before. There's also shit up here that's not connected. We are now viewing the prison in utilities mode, which shows us the electrical wiring layout for the entire prison. Yeah, you're missing some up here. Each building in the prison is connected to the power grid by the thick underground electrical cables. Power is provided to the prison by the substation, which draws electricity from the national grid. Okay. Yes, I know, I was just telling you those are out. As you can see, this entire wing of the prison is without power. All of the lights are out. No shit. To fix this problem, first we need to switch into utilities mode to understand why the lights are without power. I already know. You didn't hook it up. The nearest electrical cables are too far away. Our engineers can't complete the wiring for this area. Extend the electrical cables nearby to cover this wing of the prison. So we go into utilities here, electrical cables, and then we bring this fucking thing over here and bring it down here. Is that good enough for you? How about I also just connect it to here while I'm at it? There. Is that going to power the whole thing? Can you like speed up? Okay. Wow, they actually went underground to do it. I don't know how you guys managed that. Oh. Man, I feel like shit. Whew. I just want to see if it's going to power that whole room. Okay. So all that's powered now. Good. What do you want? It's not even powered yet. Lights aren't the only thing that needs power. Your new electrical chair does too. Use the power cables to connect the execution facility to the power grid. I'm already doing that. The electrical chair itself is a special type of electrical item. It requires its own dedicated power line. You'll need it to connect directly. Oh. Okay. What? We are almost done. I think we should test the execution room at least once before we try it, though. Oh, I already hooked it up directly. Okay. I am just going to turn it on for a few seconds to make sure everything is okay. So that did the whole room there too. That's good to know. It made everything go out. That didn't work. Looks like we drew too much power. It tripped a circuit breaker in the power station. The whole prison is dark. You think? We're going to need more juice to be able to handle the power spike that the electrical chair generates. I could have told you that already. I mean, I kind of figured. I mean, you only had so much. First, we need to turn the power back on. This is a two-step process. Switch the power station back on by clicking on it and selecting it on. Okay. Then build 3 more capacitors so we have enough power capacity to handle the electric chair. Okay. Once you've done that, test the electric chair again by clicking on it and switching. Okay. Okay. So we need to turn on. So now we need more capacitors. We'll put one here, put one here, and put one here. I mean, I kind of figured it was already here. I mean, I'm sure you're going to need like all of this to fucking run that thing. I'm sorry, you can't even see what I'm pointing at because well, you can kinda. You can kinda see it. I'll turn the mouse on for the next episode. Hey, look at that. That should be enough power, shouldn't it? Let's see. We're gonna go ahead and switch on. Okay, it's on. Okay, turn it off now. Well done. I believe we are finished with this job. What happens now is out of our hands. We did a professional job, and that's important in our business. Try not to worry about what happens next. I won't. Oh, is this what he did after he did it? Can I help you? Are you looking for forgiveness? I don't know. I have to do something. I can't live with the things I've done. You have to turn yourself in. Whatever you've done, you cannot evade the consequences. You will never be able to live with yourself until you face up to your past. I want to go back. I want to forgive her. I want her to forgive me. God will forgive you no matter what you have done if you ask him to. But now you must answer for your crimes in the eyes of the law. There is no other way. It is time, Edward. You have done the right thing, even though this world will not forgive you for it. You will be with God soon. He will have the final judgment on you. That toilet's not facing the right way. I installed it wrong. There's no way that you could sit on that. Why is that window only on one side? Okay. Hey, I didn't install no switch. Edward Ramsey, you have been found guilty of 2 counts of murder in the 1st degree. The penalty is death. Do you have anything to say? Susan, I'm sorry. Oh, they showed the 2 gruesome murders, but they're not going to show that. Okay. I see. Sounds like Finding Nemo music when they're looking out to the ocean. Chapter 2. Palermo. Ah! That was loud in my ear. What the fuck? There is a crisis brewing at one of our other facilities. You think? Someone started a fire in the prison kitchen. The priority is to put it out, stop any casualties, and prevent more damage. Well, I mean, you're kind of talking as it's spreading, so I can't do anything right now. Use the emergency services button in the toolbar to call the fire brigade. Get this fire under control before it burns the whole prison down. Emergencies. Here, we'll just bring both of them. Okay. Shh. Well, everybody's under lockdown. Could you guys, like, hurry it up? I mean, yeah. Can you, like, what the fuck? Put the goddamn fires out. What? Right click mouse and order your firemen to move there. What? Click right mouse and order your firemen to move there. Firemen will aim their hoses nearby fire. Press H. Wait, what? I'm right clicking. Right. Why isn't this working? Click right mouse and to order your fireman to move there. I'm right clicking. I am right clicking. Oh. Oh, I had to actually click on the thing over here. I see. I get it now. You weren't very specific about that. I thought you were telling me to click on each one individually. Well, one of you need to go over here and help with that. Holy shit. Wow, okay, that was loud. I'm not going to zoom in because that was loud. So, okay. Put the fire out, man. Put it out. Just put it out. Oh, that's loud. I'm not zooming in again. I did that 2 times now. I didn't think it was going to be so loud when I zoomed in, but yeah, look at those guys jumping up there. What is he, humping the phone booth? Okay. What's that little tiny fire? Fuck it, get the big fire. Okay, I'm gonna fast forward this. Okay. Okay. I put it out. My god, there's a survivor in the wreckage. Oh, damn. Turn into Two-Face. Christ on a crutch. It's Don Palermo. Of all the inmates, it just had to be our mob boss. Well, could just let him burn in there. The bad news for him is that the budget cuts have meant that we had to sack all our permanent doctors. The good news is our infirmary is still usable. Hire a couple doctors and they'll take care of Dan Palermo while we sort this mess out. Can I save it? Oh, come on, we need to clear up this mess. Use the bulldoze tool to demolish the ruined canteen and kitchen. You need to remove all the debris. Okay, designate a garbage zone adjacent to the road. Our workmen will dump the wreckage there and the garbage trucks to dispose of. Finally, you can send those firemen home now that they've done their jobs. I've added more detail on each of these objectives on your to-do list. Anytime you're unsure what to do, highlight the objective and you'll see additional instructions. Okay, well, I'm just gonna save this. We'll name this well, no, I guess it's campaign 2. I'll just name it 2. I didn't have to save the first one at all. Alright, well, there we go. I did campaign 1. It was pretty simple. Campaign 2 seems like it's gonna take a little bit longer to do, which is good. So I'm gonna leave this episode right here, so I will see you next time.